is the Creed important for us as Christians? What is the significance of declaring what we believe during the celebration of the Eucharist? The Creed is a summary of the central religious truths of the Christian faith. Every time we profess the Creed, we acknowledge and affirm all that Christ teaches us through the Church. Reciting the Creed may take us just a minute or two, but some of the sentences in the Creed were discussed and deliberated upon for years. It took the early Church a long time, and at certain moments it called for the willingness to grapple with opposing views in order to express its faith through the articles of the Creed. The Creed that was proclaimed in the 4th century at the Council of Nicaea and then further elaborated at the Council of Constantinople gives us in a nutshell what we believe and what we hope for. It expresses our faith in the Trinity and affirms God's plan of salvation in Jesus and His continuing action through the Church in the power of the Spirit. The Apostles' Creed was another formulation that existed in the early Church and articulates the same religious truths in a shorter form. The liturgical norms specify when each of these can be used. Professing the Creed is a sign that we accept and believe all that is contained in it. It is an action that we are involved in as individuals and as a community. At baptism and confirmation as individuals, we affirm what we believe. And at solemn Eucharistic celebrations, the whole community declares together its willingness to adhere to the faith of the universal Church. Reciting the Creed also reminds us of our Christian calling and of our commitment to live what we believe. The acceptance of the Creed is done with our mind, our heart, and our whole being. It is not just an intellectual assent to the truths or a sentimental feeling of being united with the whole Church, but a commitment that engages our entire selves. We affirm that we belong to the Lord and that we are members of His Church. We do this at an appropriate moment in the Eucharist. Having gathered together in His name and having listened to His word in the Scriptures, we respond with the profession of faith, declaring our trust in His faithfulness and love. Every Eucharist that we participate in is a call to be renewed and transformed, an invitation to deepen our commitment to God. A look at the origin of the term creed helps us appreciate its meaning. The English word creed comes from the Latin credere, meaning to believe. And this word credere is in turn derived from two smaller Latin words, cor and dare. Cor meaning heart and dare meaning to give. And so the word creed, credere, cor dare, signifies to give one's heart. At every Eucharist, when we are invited to stand and recite the creed, we are not just saying some words or repeating a formula, but we are being called to give our hearts to God. This is our God who in His love has saved us in His Son Jesus and fills us with His Spirit to be members of His Church and witnesses in the world. In the Creed, we declare, we affirm, we proclaim, we belong to You, O Lord. We commit our whole selves to You. We believe